Story of Baby Boy Williams, a 3-year-old baby that was allowed to rot, literally, in a bed by his parents, Ephraim Allen and mother Takesha Williams. Get ready to walk with me. Let's take a stroll. This is the story of Baby Boy Williams, whose name has not yet been released. This story happened in Polk County, Florida. The parents are Ephraim Allen and Takesha Williams. This is a different case from the ones that I normally cover. Most of my information came from Sheriff Grady Judd. Thank you so much for the info, Sheriff. So, Baby Boy Williams was a 3-year-old boy that was confined to a bed, fed through a tube in his stomach, and was in a coma. Let me take you back a few years and tell you why he ended there. In July of 2020, Baby Boy Williams was a 10-month-old baby at a vacation home with both of his parents. He somehow fell into the water and almost drowned in East County, Florida. They tried to revive him as much as they could. He had life, but he had no brain activity to the point where he couldn't even blink his eyes. It was at that point when the medical professionals urged the parents to remove him from all life support because the baby would forever be in comatose state with no brain activity. So the parents said no. They took him home with them with a permanent ventilator and stomach tube. Okay, let's stop right here. I would have been that parent. I'm sorry if you disagree, but I would have been that parent. My baby almost drowned. I'm not ready for my child to die. If they didn't say he was in some kind of traumatic pain, oh yes, I'm going to wash my baby up every day, feed him through this tube, kissing and loving on him every day. Because for one, you never know what God will do. And for two, just to walk in that room and see my baby would be good enough for me, because I am the reason why he's in that state, honestly. For I don't know how he almost drowned, but supervision had to play a part in it. Okay, so moving on. So they did take him home, but they wasn't like me. They, for a year or so, accepted home health care 3-4 times a week. But somehow in October of 2022, they changed their minds and they changed insurances. And they never allowed home health care in their home again. So for 7 months, I'm guessing, my dear people, there was no medical professionals seeing to Baby Boy Williams for at least 7 months. So Takesha was receiving a disability check as well as wages for her role in caregiving for her son. I want to say babies for benefits. At this point, at first, I thought it was two parents who just loved their son and was hoping for the best and decided to take him home and take care of him the best they could until God said different. However, these two parents, for 7 months, negated this child and did not oversee him getting the best care possible. So on our stroll, y'all, I want you to brace yourself for the remainder of this story. On May 12, 2023, tragically, Baby Boy Williams' life came to an end. The paramedics and police arrived after a very calm call from Takesha Williams saying that his pulsometer did not work anymore. What they saw was mortifying and horrific. It smelled of decomposing. His body was so full of infections that his stomach was extremely bloated and extended, and it was even green, y'all. It was even freaking green. He was already in a coma. And for maybe 7 months, like I said, he would just lay there and rot away. The coroner said the baby's body was poorly cared for numerous months, malnourished as well. He said so bad that the body was actually decomposing while the baby was still alive. Y'all, this baby had sepsis. In case you don't know what sepsis is, this is when your body does not have the ability to fight infections anymore. And a lot of times you have to be on ongoing antibiotics pumping through your blood. He had bilateral pneumonia. He had stage 5 ulcers. The baby did not have a rectum, y'all, a rectum. When they turned the baby over, all he had was a huge hole with his intestines hanging out. No rectum. This baby, I hope he didn't suffer. I'm going to do an update on this case because I want to research when you're in a coma with no brain activity. Do you feel things? I'm thinking the baby felt everything. I really do, but I pray that he didn't. Oh, Lord. My thoughts on this case, y'all, is, as I said before, these were two parents. I know they love their child. But at the point when he was 10 months and the doctors told them that he would be comatose or whatever, I think they saw dollar signs. I think they took him home and thought it would be easier than it actually was. They were getting health care, yes, 3 or 4 days a week, but the other days, that means Takesha had to do it on her own, and on the 3-4 days that they were coming, the majority of the hours, she still had to take care of her son. Yes, she was compensated, but I believe she got tired. But they still wanted the benefits of the money they were receiving. So instead, I don't know, instead of asking for more help from family or more medical professionals, they decided to just let the baby rot away. I don't know. Like I said, this is a different case, and I don't know how to feel about this. I don't know how to feel, but it's horrific just thinking about it. But have you all ever heard of this story? These people have not been sentenced yet. They have been charged with reckless and manslaughter. Let me make sure I have this right. Aggravated manslaughter of a child. That holds a minimum of 13 years and a maximum of life in prison with parole. They are now still jailed with a $100,000 bond each. What do y'all think about this story? What do y'all think? Do y'all think I'm overthinking it? Well, I need to hear from you all. And do you think that sentence will be justice served? Do you think they should get the max or the minimum? Y'all, let's talk about it. Thanks for listening. Thanks for supporting. I'll see you in the next story.